Oh, just a little bit more down. Damn it! Again, the entire cooling loop is currently shut down. Do we not have... No, no. Snowfoot is on their way to do it. Good, good, good. Well, once that's taken out, then it gets replaced, so it's not a big problem right now. There we go. These should now empty out, which means I can start breaking them down. And then as soon as they're completely broken down, I can clear all of that out properly. There we are. Now, how full is this? It's getting to the point that it's going to start pumping that out, so I really want this completed before that happens. Because for now, I want this to fill up completely. And I'm okay if it completely fills this. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of liquid there, but... Packalicious, hello! Thank you very much for dropping by. What am I putting in this big room? Exothermic machines, as Paddy Wagon mentioned. So machines that run hot, but don't produce any output that they will dump into the environment that isn't water or steam. If it's either of those two things, it's fine for it to produce it. If it's anything else that can become a gas in the temperatures that this room is going to be operating at, then it's not allowed. There's some decent chunky blobs of oil there, I approve. And this should prevent any accidents. If this room gets overfull, then it'll shut it down. I mean, I could make it a little tiny bit more efficient if I popped in a hydro sensor underneath this that only looked for half a tile's worth of liquid here, but I'm fine with it filling all the way up, honestly. Nevertheless, I'm going to do it. Some more ladders above here. Actually, no, we don't want that. Cancel. No, we do want this. We'll cancel that one too. And we'll eventually get this done. No, we want a auto sweeper made out of steel. It exists right here, I think. Doesn't really matter. I think it was to be powered from the bottom. No. Need to move that down one then. Once that's built, then this should all take care of itself. As long as it is below... Well, it doesn't need to be much, honestly. It can be like 50 kilos here. As long as this tile has more than 50 kilos in it, well, let's make it 100 kilos. Then it'll consider that enough. And the same thing over here. Because we don't technically need it to fill all the way up. That would be an awful lot of crude oil just sat there. That being said, it would be an awful lot of thermal mass that it would be able to deal with. We could even, if we really wanted to, run a little cooling line through here just to absorb some heat. If we particularly wanted to. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. If we had the liquid output from the steam turbines run down here and then run through a little tungsten radiant pipe before it exited, that wouldn't actually be a bad idea, because it would siphon. If that got hotter than 95 degrees, then the water would absorb that heat and then dump it back in the steam room where I want it to be hot anyway. Wow, Aavak has been streaming for 4.5 hours. I don't think I could concentrate that long. Oh, I'll be streaming for at least 8, I imagine. You know what? That isn't a bad idea. And that way, having all of this thermal mass would work to my benefit. I keep going back and forth on my ideas. I apologize for my uncertainty. Tungsten. I think something like this would be kind of fun. And then we could just have it deposit the liquid back at the bottom. An insulated pipe otherwise. I was a little bit worried. That autosave took a long bloody time. And then we can just dump it out in here. Nice rock. Now here's the part. Can I actually run this? Yeah, I can. Perfect. Okay, well in that case, that works really well. That'll help cool down the oil if ever the oil gets warm. And drop the rest of the contents off. That works really well. And it means we don't need these in there. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Petroleum seems like a really, really good liquid. Oh, overheat damage again. I mean, it's going to keep happening, unfortunately. It's very hot down here. We're actually making steam around the thermoactive units. I mean, I could set up a little pump just to move the liquid over there. Or the liquids from down here, perhaps. Wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the world. But then I've got to get over all of this again, which is not exactly something I'm looking forward to do. No, this should run for now. Next step in this room is to start sweeping all of this junk from down here. Okay, finally, time comes for us to move our oil out. Now, if we move it up and across, it's going to allow us to move up here. No, that will be a bit of an issue. All these tight turns. It is a problem. Ultimately, I need to bring it over to here. So let's start over here. Now I'm gonna have to breach these in various ways. That said, two bridges here would be fine. Actually, cancel that. I want the bridges in the same position. Now that ladder should allow me to continue to build there. I'll just run all the way across here. And all the way back down. I can always get another 2 bridges there. Another 2 bridges over here. This is so messy. It doesn't please me to do this. Trust me on that. I've basically been kicking the can down the road for a while. And now this is my punishment. Oh, wrong direction. That one needs to be going the other way. Over here, goes that way. Over there, goes across as well. Okay. It's quite a lot of work for them to do, but they should be able to get to it. What's more is I can use this as a platform. That way I don't have to breach down there. I am going to want some doors, though. Simply because this place is going to get super hot, and I'm trying to contain most of the heat over on the side. Malachi, thank you. Nice to have you back, Aavak. How are you feeling? I'm feeling a lot better, mate. Thank you very much for asking. I've kicked the can straight in the head, which, realistically, is actually kind of impressive. That's basically like smacking a golf ball with just enough force and spin to have it do a massive U-turn in front of you and then hit something behind you. Takes skill. Idle dupes, what? Oh, poop. Okay. Time for the building to be disabled. Get on out there, peeps. You're going to have to hold your breath so hard because I have not been making a priority of keeping all this stuff in the right place. I really have not. There is not much breathable air around here, like at all. Okay. This needs to be done as a 9. Because that's the cooling loop again. The rest of this can be done as a 7. We don't actually need to speed this up. This needs to be done as a 9. Yeah, it's rather hot down here. Sorry. Sorry, as soon as we got some power, you can start using your suits again. Okay, we've kind of got some power now. Enable the building. Should probably send a couple of peeps over here. You're ineligible. You're not scalded enough yet. I'm sorry, peeps. You're not hurting quite enough for me to justify sending you to the hospital. I don't make the rules. The game said so. It must be true. This is going to take so long to fill up. Oh, my lord. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm always hit into this oil reservoir again as well. Right, how are things going over here? They're not going too badly. Time for me to start considering how we're going to set up our shop ball ranch. Let's make it nice and high up off the ground. Got loads of lead. Wait, Lead is going to be super soft, isn't it? Yeah, of course it's going to be soft. There's no way. Now, shovels, it specifically says that they can't dig through refined metal. But, see, this is the thing. Lead is still soft when it's refined. As far as I'm aware, they can't dig through hard things. But it does more or less say refined metal is the thing that they can't dig through. It's firm. Obsidian is nearly impenetrable. Do I have enough to make it out of obsidian? I wonder. I can probably try. Stations. Really doesn't matter what I make these out of. Actually, I need a little bit more room. I'm actually going to need a little bit more room than that too. Damn it. Okay. We have this... Oh, damn it. If we have these as close to the door as possible, it saves on duplicant time by having to walk to the grooming stations. This would entirely be a functional room for shovels. Now the door can be made... They can't burrow through pneumatic doors, I'm fairly certain. This, it depends on what it's made of. But I'm fairly certain even a basic pneumatic door can hold the shovel. There's nothing for them to burrow through. Is that correct? I could be wrong about that. Also, judging by the chat, drop-offs near the door saves more % of time, longer activities at the back of the room. I mean, in regards to the Regolith, I'm going to have that delivered, because ultimately I'm going to have a sweepy gathering most of the Regolith. So I'm not really planning on filling a critter food drop-off manually. I'm just going to drop the Regolith into the room. So I don't really need that much in that regard. In fact, to that end, I can probably do away with that entire part of the wall. All I need is a critter drop-off in here. Oh, I don't intend to... oh, yeah, Maffic Rock doesn't collapse. I don't intend to reveal this top area. I'm probably going to have a branch, like, dig out and then up to gather the Regolith initially. But the overall idea here is I'm not going to have to feed the shovels to begin with. I know. It sounds horrible. It is. So well done. You have ethics. I told you Waterlock would lead to the dark side. You thought I was joking? No. There we go. They can build that as soon as they can. Scalding. Please stop scalding. Oh dear, please don't stand there. Go home. Can I send someone in here? Yes, Shelley, you can 100% now be there. You have low enough health. It is time for you to be helped. Hopefully we can get some more plastic soon. But we have burnt through a lot of our fuel now. It came at some great expense. It's unbreathable, yes, but not undiggable. There we go. That should allow us to bring all of the oil up. Unreachable digs. Unfortunately. That should do. I love the little animation here. Little train whistle. I approve. I should probably check on my duplicant skills. They've probably gone up quite a few times. I mean, I've gone for the last several hours without checking the printables, but at this point, I don't want to lose those shovels because I think it's time for me to grab them. Thankfully, this is generating a lot of crude oil. And it's going to take a long time because each one of these tiles can contain 1,000 crude oil. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need 20,000 before the liquid lock. Well, actually, no, I don't. I just need there to be some liquid here for the liquid lock to be active. So effectively, I need about, let's say, 1,000 in each of them. So about, yeah, about 10,000. No, wait, sorry. Yeah, this is the 1,000 there. So about 6,000. Sorry. That should be connected. Why it is not, I don't know. Why is that not connected up? Soon that's going to be so full it's going to start sending liquid down as well. Very soon, actually. Because this can no longer accept any more liquid. So we've actually managed to get to the point now where we're going to start moving the... Well, in reality, I'm going to be pumping polluted water up and then back down again, which is not exactly the best thing, but we'll see how it works. The issue here is I've cut off a massive amount of my production of petroleum. So until this gets finished, that's going to be an issue for me. How about we make that a priority then? Yeah, let's probably lock the doors. No, the doors are still active actually. And now we're out. Are they going to be able to use the last couple of suits? Yeah, they can still use a couple of suits. Since they're full of oxygen, they've got a little bit of time. Am I out of igneous rock? No, I've got 59 tons of this, 51 tons of this stuff. Just really need my builders to get on top of the work that I've set them. I have set them so many jobs, though. It's surprising how long this can function without power, though. It's not too bad. A couple of full lungfuls of oxygen can do quite a good job. Thankfully, a lot of my duplicants have... You know what, let's go into skills. We've got a lot of skills, and we've got an awful lot of morale available. Well, mechatronics is good, but I would actually prefer to get plumbing fully. Snowfoot. Honestly, there's not much more that I would like you to get. I could get you field research just so that you've got that little bit of extra usefulness there, but I mean, you know what, sure, I'll give you that as well, James. Improved tinkering is always kind of useful, but maybe hard digging for a builder? You don't do digging as a priority, but being able to dig is nice. You're already in a pretty good position. I don't think we need to do much more with you. And I'm pretty certain everyone else has got everything they need. Yeah. Let's have a look at priorities then. Who dat? Kissel, thank you very much for the 10 months. Welcome back, Aavak. You've been missed. Oh, thank you. And Dark Summers, thank you very much for the 32 months. My goodness. Thank you. Right, so let's have a look down here. I do kind of want you to be operating a little bit, now that you've got a lot of operating skill. Well, actually, that can be said, James. James got a lot of building skill, really. I didn't give you building, did I? No, I give you tinkering, but that was it. Oh, Snowfoot's got hard digging, that's right. So James, yeah, you don't need anything changed there. You've already got digging at a reasonable priority. Actually, I don't think I need to change the priorities much at all. Well done. Still not got any idle dupes, which is very good to see. You know, every now and then I think, maybe I should have hamster wheels. Maybe I should give the hamster wheels back. Maybe I should. Couple of hamster wheels to help them on their way. They've got nothing better to do. They can just be out there generating a little bit of extra power. It might train their athletics, actually, which wouldn't be a bad thing. Oh, this is 5 snazzy suits stuff. Really? Who needs a snazzy suit? There you go. We will slowly get more and more of you in snazzy suits. Your morale shall always be high. T-Harpooner, you're not gaining channel points? You should be gaining channel points passively just by watching. I know where to go. Have 8 duplicants wear non-default clothing simultaneously. Snowfoot. Slowly but certain. Surely we're getting everyone set up. Okay, we got a bit of power back. Good, good, good. Starting to feel that we need these on an 8, actually. Generating an awful lot there. Got some petroleum on its way, which will kickstart the generators again, but... not going to last for very long. At this point, we're probably completely out. Yeah, this is probably dormant. Can be active in 20 cycles, which is a bloody long time away. Got a steam vent there that's way too hot. I'd need to tame it in order to make use of it properly. But it is a steam vent that would generate just power. Which is not a terrible idea, really.